I guess, yes, for the news for you. So yeah, let's get this video started. First, I'll get some Cardinals injury news. So Cardinals right tackle Jonah Williams was ruled out for Sunday's game against the Bears. And the rookie first round pick Darius Lomson Cap is also out. So there's some guys in the trenches. Let's see how they do. Like the Bears probably are no more could get a big win coming up the last second here. And we'll see what happens. And then Bengals running back Zach Moss' neck is doubtful for Sunday's game versus the Raiders. A receiver T. Higgins quadricep is doubtful, and left tackle Orlando Brown knee/fibula is also doubtful. So three guys are probably going to be playing today. The way I like Orlando Brown, it seems like he gets a couple injuries every year. But yeah, we'll see how they do. They do got Chase Brown to running back. But yeah, and then Cowboys linebacker Micah Parsons' ankle is still out this week. And corner Jerron Bland foot is also out. Bland hasn't played all year. Parsons hasn't played since their Thursday night game a few weeks ago against the Giants. So we'll see what happens with them and if they play next week for the Cowboys. The Texans left guard Kenyon Green expect to miss the Rainer season due to the shoulder injury suffered Thursday night loss to the Jets, per NFL Network insider Ian Rappaport. So yeah, that's a big loss for Texans. Like their line already hasn't been good, and now they lose one of their starters. So we'll see. Maybe they end up trading for somebody on their own line because they aren't on a lot of time. Trade deadline is Tuesday, so we'll see what happens. And Colts left tackle Bernard Raymond, concussion, has been ruled out for Sunday's game against the Vikings. So yeah, it's a big loss, especially because the Vikings, as we've seen all year, they love the blitz. And we'll see in the next row that one of the Vikings starting linebackers, like Cashman, is out. So yeah, let's go with Cat. So yeah, Cashman Turf Toe is still out. He's missed the past couple games due to it, and like their defense is not like this good since he went down. So yeah, but they're getting some help on offense. Tight end T.J. Hawkinson will play tonight. He won't be on a snap count per coach Kevin O'Connell. See if that happens or not. But he said he won't be. But so then guard Dalton Reisner is being activated off IR, so he will play this week. So yeah, now the Vikings are getting a little more healthy. Reisner's probably going to be back up for sure, at least this week. We'll see one next week, depending on how Eddie Green does, because Ingram, their right guard, has struggled this year, but we'll see. And then Dolphins D lineman Zach Sealer fractured orbital bone out. Corner Cater Kahood neck out, and safety Von Helen knee is also out. So yeah, Dolphins got Tua back, but they still have a ton of injuries. So we'll see, like, for the Dolphins keep their season alive, they kind of need to start. They need to start winning because they lost the game. They lost to us come back in last week to the Cardinals. Like the Dolphins, excuse me. I mean, need to start winning if they want to make the playoffs. Which honestly, coming into there, that was the hopes. Obviously, coming in there, they weren't planning on Tua being injured for so long, but still. And then Giants kicker Greg Joseph, Adamant, and punter Jamie Gilliam, left hamstring is also out. So the whole Giants special team unit is out. Like Giants are doing a lot of special teams injuries. Seems like we've had a lot of special kicker injuries this year, and some last year as well. But yeah, either way, Giants on their kicker or punter. Greg Joseph has not been that great for them anyways. So yeah. Now, Seahawks wide receiver DK Metcalf knee and tight end Noah Fant groin have both been ruled out for Sunday's game against the Rams. So two of their top weapons are out now. So we'll see how they do. Rams defense isn't the greatest, but hey, the Seahawks also don't have two of their top weapons. So we'll see how they do. The Browns are placing linebacker Jeremiah Owusu Koromola and injured reserve, so he's out at least 4 more games. He's been a good linebacker for the past couple of years. Came out of Notre Dame. He was a second round pick. So yeah, a big loss for them. And then Cowboys running back Ezekiel Elliott will be inactive in Week 9 and won't make the trip to Atlanta because of disciplinary reasons. And then since they don't have him, they'll have elevated running back Dalvin Cook to the main roster. He will be playing this week just like he did last week. I didn't see any stuff about Rico Dowdle, so hopefully he'll play as well because he missed last week due to, I think, it's illness. So yeah. And then Packers QB Jordan Love Groin is expected to start Sunday versus the Lions. They're additionally being listed as questionable per NFL Network insider Tom Pelissero. So yeah, that's huge for the Packers just because the line, like, that's a huge division matchup. Like, I think whoever wins this game is gonna be number one in the division. Depending on how the Packers win, because I think if the Vikings end up winning, the Vikings might be number one. I don't know for sure, just because the Vikings had tiebreaker over the Packers. I think the Packers win. No, wait, the Packers have one more win. The Packers haven't had a bye week yet. Yeah. So yeah, then the Steelers are in a process of trying to get a deal done for Jaguars wide receiver Kristen Kirk. The reasonable chance that Jaguars wide receivers going to wind up in Pittsburgh. Plays broken collarbone last Sunday and in the season. I'll say that into that trade happening. So yeah, Steelers are trying to add a wide receiver. We'll see if they go out and try to add a different one now until before Tuesday's deadline, but we'll see what happens. The Saints running back Kondre Miller is being placed on IR, so there's at least four more games. The running back Jamal Williams is also out. So yeah, two of their top running backs are out, so hopefully Kamara doesn't go down with injuries because they don't have much running back depth right now. And then Titans QB Mason Rudolph will start Week 9. Sounds like Will Levis isn't quite ready to start. So yeah, either way, Titans have done better without Levis just because Rudolph doesn't give everybody some pretty famous memes every week. But yeah, either way, Rudolph is starting. Then Panthers wide receiver Adam Thielen hamstring is out for Week 9. Big loss there since they just traded Deontay Johnson, so they don't have him either. Then running back Jonathan Brooks is also out. He's a rookie second round pick out of Texas. Towards ACL late last season in college, so he still won't be coming back quite yet. So yeah, some weapons injuries for the Panthers. Rematch from Week 1 against the Saints. Hey, they can't do much worse than they did Week 1 against the Saints, because they got demolished. But we'll see. The Ravens running back Keaton Mitchell knee is still out. He's missed all year towards ACL last season. Like I think he's a UDFA. He was either UDFA or late round pick last year, and he was really fast and he was doing good for him before his injury. And then Chiefs wide receiver Juju Smith-Schuster will miss their Monday night game against the Buccaneers, so he'll still be out. We'll see if he ends up playing next week or not. The Patriots QB Drake May has cleared concussion protocol, and he will be started today. So yeah, big player coming back for them. Like, they didn't win without him last week for part of the game, but still, they still want him to stay healthy. So yeah, he'll be starting. The Rams wide receiver Puka Nacua is expected to play today. He reactivated his injury he suffered early on in the season in practice this week. Sounds like it wasn't too serious a reaggravation. He'll be playing anyways. So yeah, guys, thanks for watching. Hope you have a good one.